starting. We'll get back to that in a second. STRENX here versus Evil. He's on his map pick Arrow Walk. This is a must win for STRENX, otherwise he's going to be saying goodbye to a spot in the finals here for this Road to QuakeCon.
Good rail connections there, and Evil is on point with the positioning as well, and there's nothing STRENX could do there. That was a perfect play from that beginning. Good execution, very tight ship being run by Evil here, and he's got to make sure he can be strong for this next Mega. That's what all of this is about. STRENX, though, he's also thinking, man, I need to try to deal some damage here. I need to knock Evil off this Mega, but he's not feeling confident with no weapons, so Evil's going to get this. Can STRENX do the damage with the rails? That's really the question.
He's hit one. He's going to need to hit a lot more now, and Evil's starting to get the damage going quite nicely. There it is, finish off frag number 2. And STRENX does sometimes have very slow starts to Arrow Walk. It takes him a while to get into it and get the momentum going, but he's not going to get it at all unless he can shake Evil off of this control.
You see that? He damaged STRENX only with the intention of damaging him a lot, and he's like left him alive, go get the red, come back to finish the frag. That's the game he's playing, very methodical. Gets the frag, now the Mega's coming up, and it's just a smooth rotation, picking up the spawn frags as he goes, and keeping on top of those items.
Let's see how Evil's going to continue this. He needs to put some pressure on this red armor that's up in a second. STRENX knows where it's around. I don't think that Evil picked the best route just then. But there's no health basically for STRENX. He's got lots of armor. Shotgun, like, oh, the rocket follow-up. That was pretty clutch from STRENX. If he died then, it could have been a hell of a lot of frag for Evil. LG, wow, suffering.
That's what we were talking about. Evil can just move and somehow dodge, even though he's attacking you. And it is amazing the amount of damage he deals. Keep STRENX low. And this is it. He's playing STRENX at his own game. He's keeping the pressure on. He's taking the fights. He's testing STRENX. And so far, he's actually, honestly, coming out on top. Even though he's one frag behind, Evil is, again, a menace to deal with.
Nicely done from STRENX, so that does give me the confidence that he can do what he did again. Something that Inns definitely wasn't able to do when STRENX was in control. But there is a little move from the LG. Evil even switches to the rail to do the last 9 points of damage. Now he's going to be working his way towards that mega health.
So STRENX cannot take this, and he tried to go for it. And it's one of those marginal spots where you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And
one grenade, another one. STRENX still raining them down, going to try and get himself position onto the red. But he's missing the rails. Oh, there we are. Honestly, that one extra rail can make all the difference here.
Yeah, this is working pretty well. I mean, both players are great fighters, and that's what this game is coming down to so far. It's about awareness of items, to inform you how to position around your fights, and to understand where your opponent's going to be. And they're both playing really well from that perspective. STRENX is hitting the shots. Yeah. Again, the game he loves to play, and he picks up the frag. The Mega comes as well, but Evil knows he's low, and STRENX knows that Evil's looking to attack him here. And look at this great position.
This is pretty hardcore. STRENX, he goes into the rockets and hits the pop shot. That is fantastic play from STRENX, and he's getting himself now some really firm control over here. Got to watch out for these rails. He's got to make sure that there's damage exchanges over here. Finds Evil. He hasn't taken yellow yet. That's one more frag for STRENX.
We have to remind ourselves the way that STRENX is staying in the game is by hitting pop shots and getting rocket directs straight afterwards. So is that really sustainable? Evil, he seems very consistent. Gonna again get the frag pushing into the Mega. So Evil seems very solid right now, and STRENX is again losing control. He has to get another rail in for free, and it looks like Evil's gonna call a timeout.
Well, it's quite nice seeing though from both of them. Each time one of them gets into control, the other player does start hitting those rails. So neither of them are able to actually keep control going for longer than 60 seconds at the very maximum. But it's going to be who gets that big kill streak, who gets that control for 2 or 3 minutes at a time, and where the other player can't recover.
Some good defensive moves here from Evil, but he wants to swing around for the Mega. This is actually the right call, because he can play that position exactly, that he can deal damage, and he's got this Mega. And STRENX now, he's going to get that red, but he's kind of segued all into that area. Like, Evil has the rest of the map to fall back onto. So now Evil's winning on stack. The only thing he's not really winning on is position. So he wants to see if he can work his way up, get the yellow, work his way back around top to the top level towards that red. That would be great if he could do that, but STRENX is aware of it.
Evil's damage Can STRENX handle all the pressure at the moment? Another rail from STRENX would be enormous. He does actually hit it, so only 4 health left. Other bubbles going to spawn in a second. They're not up. Evil can't find anything. Just a couple of machine gun bullets from STRENX, and he can tie the game up once again. He's got the mega health, but there are the 225s. Now Evil's got a little bit more confidence to continue this.
Yeah, they're both playing a pretty rudimentary game, I'd say so far. Just all about the items and the fights. It's nothing more than that. And STRENX's position again on the item. Evil can't really attack this. It'd be very foolish to attack it. He can only deal damage from afar. And the other's coming up, the Mega's coming up, but he's not taking any damage. So he's actually going to be thinking about maybe throwing out some grenades and just trying to push straight onto this Mega. Here he goes.
Oh, STRENX does push forward first of the LG and another push back. Evil, if he's not careful, he might go down over here. It was pretty passive play from Evil, but it's kind of the damage that he did made up for it. Oh, very close.
So it could have been a totally different fight had he used the LG from the beginning there. So easy mistake to make. Even Evil makes those sometimes. But you know, Rocket's pretty good, and STRENX is under a lot of fire here. But STRENX still seems pretty good. He still should be able to push his way onto this Mega.
Yeah, absolutely. He's baiting Evil onto it. Evil does manage to pick it up, but is that going to be a kill? STRENX will get it, so it was all a plan. Trying to make Evil feel comfortable, and he's going to get another one right off the spawn. 2 25s and the red. That's exactly what STRENX wanted. That wasn't.
Good rails. He even stole the yellow. Wow. But STRENX's LG is just magnificent, honestly. It's so amazing.
That doesn't do it justice there.
No, it really doesn't. And again, the Mega's coming up, and STRENX wants this. This is a really dangerous position for STRENX, because if Evil's on top of his items, good call from STRENX to just go straight to this position. Even if he can't get this red armor, he stands to deal a lot more like harassment damage there, and you can see he actually gets a good connection with the grenade. Missed the rail, which should have been a hit there, but you can see he's making all the right movements, and that brought him onto the yellow. So STRENX playing really well.
This is what you don't see from STRENX at the moment on the other maps. He's playing a really smart game at the moment here, but Evil, he's the one hitting the shots. And he's now 2 frags away from tying it up. We're starting to... Well, we're starting to see the clock getting near its ultimatum. Evil's not under pressure just yet. Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
One more to tie it up. Red's up. Did STRENX just get... Oh no, I thought he got the railgun at the top. Oh, good little jump. STRENX very quick over here. He can change to the LG, but no, the rocket is absolutely direct.
A bit sloppy from Evil there, a bit of a mistake with that push a bit. He could have done it, but he was too late. He's a bit too late, a bit of indecision. And that's given STRENX a good window to build up some stack, get some damage. And this red armor, if he's able to pick that one up, he's going to be able to just be very crushing in the next fight on the Mega. This is looking very, very grim in the near future for Evil now. STRENX could take the lead towards the end here if Evil's not careful.
Yeah, this isn't really enough of a frag difference to call a lead here, but look at that, 200-200.
Wow.
Maybe this is where they... Oh, the rockets from Evil and enormous here, and the damage. He's just suddenly got 100 effective health left, and STRENX literally 5 seconds ago was on 200.
Oh my god, he's not rocket jumping. He's not respecting Evil at all there with the no rocket jump, and this is insane. 200-200 for STRENX, like 20 seconds ago. 200-200.
I can't believe that he didn't even get anything from that. STRENX, sorry, Evil is just a perfect game just then. STRENX with the rockets, 1 health left for Evil, but he's still going to get his revenge. Is he going to be able to secure control? Because with just over a minute left, Evil's still going to have some fight left in him.
Here he goes. He wants to just get in the face of STRENX. There's only a minute left in play. I don't think that's the best way to do it.
That was not. That might be GG from that, to be honest.
Yeah, it does look very good. STRENX can be quite defensive here. There's a 3 frag lead, so he can mix killing time with just defensive, safe pokes. And that's a bit open, that poke. But not hitting much at all. And there you go, 3 in a row for Evil. And now it's game on again.
It is.
Just, again, positional error there from STRENX. Just too exposed for no benefit to himself. And that could be the difference here for Evil as he pushes up. Or does he? Just got the back.
He's thinking about it. He's trying to weigh up, is it worth doing it going up the staircase? He really doesn't want to give that red armor to STRENX. He makes the risk. Can he get all the real misses? STRENX can go and get himself the red armor now, but jumping off, is he going to be safe enough? Barely.
Oh, it's all on this next push. He stacks up again, get heals up. It's all about the next push, next fight.
Evil's missing his shots at the moment. He cannot afford to miss these rails. 15 seconds left. Oh,
what?
Brutal. STRENX. He's got a horrible spawn. That's going to be a tied game. Wait. Where's the frag? There it is. 14-14. We've got the red armor up, and I think Evil is happy to settle for an overtime.
You must be joking. What in the hell was that? And he's got Mega coming up. He hits the rails. STRENX has to be absolutely fuming right now. This is just, how did this happen? 14-14. He's in the overtime. Great damage done, but Evil is looking strong still.
Oh my god. I've got my hand on my face at the moment. I can't believe that we just saw the telefrag deciding this game over here. It was 95% chance for STRENX to win right at the end. Because Evil wasn't hitting the rails, you know, he was missing a lot of shots, but it was a gift from the gods.
So there's still time, it's just a minute, and this is one frag to gain. And Evil's not even super stacked or anything. He's going to pick up the Mega, but this is, you know, oh, that's not so good for STRENX. And he re-peaks, and Evil gets the connection. So now STRENX, what does he do? He's got the 225s, he used them up. He just has to face and hit the shots, and Evil has to just miss. That's just what it comes down to at this point. And not going to happen.
Evil's just going to choke him from the rail, and any good weapon at all. This should be relatively easy for Evil at the moment. He's got to block off the railgun again. There's a grenade. He doesn't want to go too close to that, but with 40 seconds left, now STRENX wants to get a telefrag, and it simply isn't happening. I don't think Evil's going to put himself in that danger. STRENX is going to be kicking himself for standing where he was standing.
There were a couple, with 2 minutes left, there were 2 times that STRENX actually was throwing the game. It should have been a 1 game. There was a position where, right at the last 2 minutes where, you know, STRENX got 200.